Alright, we can finally get started. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but we're here. Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Oh, hey Noah, what's up? Right, looks like people are doing good today. That's wonderful. Excellent, excellent. I'm just posting the link where I can. And then we'll get started. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be doing more or less what we did. Oh, let's go, the chat works. Alright. We're going to be more or less doing what we did the last time I did one of these streams. So, pretty much, if I just go here, we have a wheel. And I'm going to spin this wheel. And we are going to get a random Tomy set to build. And then after that, we're going to expand upon it and make it cooler than it actually is. So that is going to be today's stream topic, and I have no idea how long we're going to stream for, but it's probably going to be a few hours as per usual. So hopefully we'll get to a good handful of sets. And hopefully we get to one of the sets that I most recently was able to recreate. That would be fun. Neville top sync would have happened if Neville's popularity didn't fall. Yeah, Neville kind of fell off, unfortunately. He was fun for... It's been almost a year since then. It has been a long time since the rise of Neville. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get first. There is a very wide mix of Tomy sets included. There's also some non-Thomas sets in the wheel as well. Oh joy, the Maithwaite station set. Well, at least it's simple. It may be basic as hell, but it is simple. When's the next custom set? I don't know. No idea. Whenever I decide to make one. Show us Asian Donald. Oh boy. Asian Donald. I can bring out Asian Donald. Alright, so we got the Maithwaite station set. This one's pretty easy to do. It takes like 2 minutes to make. stop ripping. Okay, this is like the easiest set in the world. I'm gonna build it at an angle. Let's do that. There we go, that was quick. Oh, and I just realized I didn't take this down. Oh, man. Whoops. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I guess I think the phone cam died. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, we have the. Ah, shit. Nice. We got our second angle now. Okay. Steve. What's up, Steve? Steve-O the Weevo. I find it weird this set uses block piers instead of slope curve rails. Yeah, that's always been a weird thing. That's all the set's weird. What's your favorite custom set you've made? That is a great question. I don't know. Can we not? There we go. All right. Phone camera's a little glitchy. Yeah, it's not perfect. What I want to do is get a second webcam and put that down, but that costs money. Yeah, my budget hates me. My budget hates me for what I do. What's up, C61? So we're basically taking normal Tomy Thomas sets, and then we're going to expand them. We're going to make them better. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. I think I'm going to move the camera a little close. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, that's a tiny bit better. You know, if this is somebody's dream set, I'm not gonna disrespect that. Definitely an interesting pick for a dream set, though. I'll say. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to do with this one. Oh wait, you know what? I'm just realizing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, there's still sunlight. For now, there's still sunlight. And I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, why does it feel so dark? I mean, I changed my light bulbs out and now I have some different light bulbs, so they look a little bit different. Man, Thomas is zooming. This is why we buy fresh batteries, because Thomas do be zooming. Alright. Now we're gonna get the greatest character of all time. And a screwdriver. I don't think he's appeared in a stream yet. Which is quite interesting. Alright. Oh, that's this way. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, he runs like crap. There's Asian Donald. Holy mackerel. Okay, well that's that. I think that's reason enough why I never take this guy out. Oh man, that is disgraceful. Did you say something about making videos on the train you got from the Greenberg's train show? That's gonna happen I honestly have no idea when that's gonna happen. I'm making one more order of Playrail stuff when I get paid this month, and after that, I think I'm gonna stop collecting for a while because I need to buy a car. Because I'm using my dad's right now, and because I really want to drive stick again. I miss it so much. So yeah, after like the next, this month? I think this is going to be like the last month that this is probably the last month I'm buying a significant amount of train stuff. Because I would like to have a new car. No, he's not a bootleg. It's a real C12. Just with a very yellow Donald face stuck on the front and 2 Donald stickers stuck on the side. That is the only context I have for this. Junction Malfunction sent me him for Christmas, and he explained it to me, and then I forgot what he said, so I don't have any context for Asian Donald. Yeah, it's best not to question why he exists. He exists. Yeah, this is the alternate universe take on what happened to Donald after he ran into the signal box. He got his tender taken away. Nope, the battery is very fresh. Asian Donald is just really garbage. I did not buy him, I did not make him. Somebody gave him to me and did not explain, so... The battery is quite fresh. We had Thomas going. He was zooming. I'll switch the battery back into Thomas, and we'll have him go. Actually, no, I'll pull Mavis out too. I just got another Mavis, and I'm really, really excited about it. Because the Mavis I was using for a while was the 2010, 2009 Mavis. It was a Mattel Mavis. The motor sucks on it. I have to take off the stinking, I have to take off like the middle wheels with a screwdriver, and then I can put the battery in. Okay, let's get Mavis on here. But now I have a Tomy Mavis, so I just pop the top off, put the battery in, put the top back on, and then I turn it on and watch it go. And the crane is being a pain in the ass. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, it's kind of a custom, but not really. I don't really, Asian Donald is an abomination, that's what he is. One day, would you ever build a huge Tomy layout? If I get the space to do that, I will try and use everything I have, but that doesn't happen very often, unfortunately. How long have you had Asian Donald? Since, like, Christmas, I think? So, a few months. Asian Donald is, he's something. He's something. I don't know if beautiful is the right word, but I also don't know if it's the wrong word. Alright, let's see what we can do with this set. Well, I can tell you the first thing we're going to do with this set. Yes, take your time. First thing we're going to do is fix this nonsense over here. Like, all they had to do was just replace two pieces with two other pieces and it would have been fine. But no. There we go. Alright, so that's process number one. Pretty solid, pretty solid. You know, I have to wonder, like, when we're at this part of a stream where it's like we've got just the base set and then like one or two other engines. Like this right here, this could have been somebody's collection as a kid. This could have been like all somebody had to play with. The Maithwaite station set and Mavis, and like that was it for that kid. That could have been possible. I think that's one part of why I like making the I like recreating these old sets and just putting whatever engines I feel like putting on them. It gives me like a unique experience of you know, what options do you have on hand. Oh my gosh, what the... Okay, the more I look at Asian Donald, the more uncomfortable I get. Nah, I'm gonna keep my Mavis, my Tomy Mavis as is. For me personally, I like the toy aesthetic of Tomy. Like I like the older ones because they don't have as much detail on them and they feel more like toys to me. And it's just my personal nostalgia as well. Oh, Thomas's truck is off the track. Oh, there we go. No, I don't speak that much Spanish. I Oh man, jeez, how long has it been since I took Spanish class? 8, 9 years almost, something like that. It's been a long, long time. I wouldn't say Asian Donald is disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable. I would just say it's an enigma. I think that's the best word that I can choose for it. Alright, let's do something else to this set. What would make this more interesting? You know what? Let's get the vote from chat. What would make this set more interesting? And not like turning it into the island of Sodor. Like give me something simple. Like yeah, give me some simple ideas that we can do for this. The word to describe Asian Donald is unique. That I can agree with. Okay, the coal loader. Cam. Uh-oh. That's a problem. There we go. Oh, I just realized part of the crane is off the track. There we go. Big Thomas. I think Big Thomas is a bit of an ass. That and I want to save Big Thomas. Big Thomas is like he's gonna stay where he is until he is called upon by the magic wheel spin. Single track level crossing. Interesting. I like that. Coal loader. Auto switch. Okay, so we've got, alright, coal loader, auto switch, and single track level crossing. I like that. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to stop the trains for a minute while we expand on our little set. Alright, so the auto switch. Actually, we can put the crossing like here and have that be an alternate track for it to go on. Could do a little double track thing. Actually, yeah, that would actually be very easy to do. Place these, we'll put these here. We'll take these out here. That's going the wrong way. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. I don't have any of the switches out. There we go. Actually, I could put the three-way one here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, let's do the three-way auto switch. And then I'll keep the length of this set the same. Half straight. There we go. Turn that off. And then here it is. Shh. Shut up. Okay. Okay. Alright, this goes the wrong way, but I don't care. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta put the Oh, that is... Okay. I thought I just snapped the hell out of the signal, but no, it's very flexible, apparently. Oh, that's good to know. Here. Let's put the tree a little bit farther away from the railroad crossing. And then we will... Alright, there we go. And it looks like the cam went off again. That's very unfortunate. Alright, I'll turn these guys on. Let Thomas go first because he's faster. Look at that. Okay, join. Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Rip Thomas. Neville's fine. He hasn't been out in a while. I don't really play with him on the regular, so he tends to just sit. Oh. Oh, Mavis got stuck. We can put Neville on the next one. I'm kind of happy with just Mavis and Thomas for this set. Oh boy. I don't know what... Dude, okay. Thomas... To be fair, this Thomas is like one of the best runners that I have in my collection. But he is... I'm surprised at how fast he is. And he came off the track. It's nice having natural light in here. So there we go. That's the Thomas Maithwaite station set. Oh. I just barely saved it. Yeah, maybe this is looking a little sluggish. I'm gonna see if I got a better battery. I'm gonna let Thomas go first. Oh, that's better. Is it? It might be. I don't know. Maybe this looks like she's going slightly faster. It's hard to get derailments close up when I have to keep my phone plugged in. But yeah, we'll, I need to see about getting another webcam. I'm gonna have Mavis stop there. Oh, I just kicked the crap out of that tree. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we can avoid a crash. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that was very close. And Thomas is off the tracks again. Alright. It is not Friday, it is Tuesday. Alright, let's pick... Oh boy. Thomas got stuck again. Oh, and Mavis just killed him. Oh, dang. Okay, let's do our next set. What are we gonna get? The Thomas and Bertie set. Ooh. Okay, this one's an interesting one. Okay, the Thomas and Bertie set is a very simple one. Alright, so we can reuse some of the pieces from this set, which is nice. And by some of the pieces, I mean 6 of them. Oh wait, actually no, I lied. We can use more pieces. We can use an entire, what, 10 pieces? Maybe? Yes? 10, yeah. I'll move all this stuff out of the way. I'll clean it up later. Okay, we're going to need Annie and Clarabelle for this. Oh, they are kind of buried. Okay, these are my older Annie and Clarabelle, but that's fine. If I recall right, I think that's all we need for the road. One more of these. And I dropped one. 5 of the brick piers. Okay. So this set is ludicrously simple. It is pretty much just a little loop with the road and a hill on one end. I think I might need 2 of the... Yeah, I'm going to need a couple of the... Oh wait, maybe did I do it backwards? I might have. I think it might go this way. Wait, hold on. I got a picture of it somewhere. All right, let's see. Thomas and Bertie set. No, I had it the right way around. I just needed the half straight roads. Okay. Oh boy, that is a very tiny image. Let's see if we can get that up. There we go. Yep. I think the wiki needs to be updated with some higher quality images of the train sets that we have. Okay, so we had it right the first time. So let's do that. That. Get this back up. I can smell the dinner. Okay, there we go. And we'll do that. We're almost done building this one. It takes a very short amount of time. There we go. All right, let's get Thomas. Set him off. Then we'll get Bertie. There we go. Then I just gotta, oh, here it is. Yes. Oops. And then I have a little quick fix for my Alright. I'm gonna have to wipe my lightsaber hilt down. It's getting a little smudged. Okay. There we go. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Let Bertie go that way. There we go. Alright. Oh, thank you for the donation. What is a train set you really want to do? Ooh. I would love to do the 1992 Thomas the Tank Engine set. Because I can actually do that one now. Which is really great. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Look at that. What is your favorite Thomas set? Ooh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. Honestly, it might be the 2001 Thomas and Busy Freight Car set. That set is just so great. Like, it's simple, but you just get so much value out of it. Definitely one of the sets I was most excited to collect when I got it. But that's easily one of my favorites. I also really like the 1992 Thomas the Tank Engine set because it's the first set. It's the one that started it all. And it's so unique as well. Can Thomas trap Bertie? Sort of, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but it is possible for Bertie to get stuck in the middle of the crossing. I do have the picture book Thomas. I did a review on him. I think last year when he came out. Jeez, I've had him for almost a year. Easily one of my favorite engines in my collection, though. Railway Series Thomas is so good, so good. But I honestly don't like him as much as my four-wheel Thomas. Four-wheel Thomas is just... I love him so much. Do you have the Playrail Bertie that can run on Tomy track? I don't. I really want to get one, but I just haven't been able to find one in good condition for a good price. Is the main issue. One day, though. One day I'd like to get one. Alright, so pretty basic set. You know, very nice to play with. What can we do to make it better? Oh, Bertie. What can we do to make this set better? Alright, elevation for the road, another station before the hill. Is it too early for double track? Maybe, maybe not. Bought a Tamiya Subaru Impreza WRC 99 model kit. That is a fantastic car. I'm assuming it's the GC8, which is like the old, the two-door one. That is a very nice car. Maybe add a stop piece, auto switch, put a tunnel in, double track version, double track pack. There we go, put the McDonald's in. We are definitely putting McDonald's in. McDonald's is a necessity. I think the phone camera, oh my gosh. I've had like no issues. I updated the stream settings in the software that I'm using. I've had no issues so far, which has been amazing. But the phone camera has been absolutely killing me. It's all like glitchy and laggy and it looks like crap. I'm gonna try and fix it. Oh, that's not good. Ow! I just slammed my shoulder into the, Okay, we're gonna go with the... Let's try that. Man, it's still kind of glitchy. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I updated the stream settings. Because I changed it so that it would fit what YouTube recommends closer. So maybe that's what happened. It looks a little bit nicer for now. We'll see how it looks in a couple minutes. I can tell you there is absolutely no chance I'm going to have the room in my studio to build an accurate map of the Season 1 through 5 model series Sodor. If I was going to do that, I would need a warehouse. And I would need probably like six other people with and their Tomy collections in order to do that. Yeah, the alternate cam does look nicer. It looks nicer now. I'm gonna try and get the... There we go. Alright. That's better. Alright, now I can move my chair back a little. There we go. Alright. The Colin McRae Subaru would be incredible. I don't know how that dude has... I don't know where you get the balls to drive like that on dirt roads. Rally racing is just... Rally racers are built different. I'll say that. They are just built different. Oh, Bertie got stuck. That's not good. I'm more of a circuit racer myself. I've never been to a circuit, and I've never raced on a professional circuit, but I would like to one day. But I need to get a car that's worthy of a racetrack first. Alright, so let's see. The ideas that I really liked. Gotta say your Playroll history and set redesign video was excellent. Thank you. I worked very hard on that video. That was easily the hardest video I have ever made for this channel. And I hope it gets some more views. It's at 10K right now, which is pretty solid. I'm glad that it hit that, but hopefully it gets a little higher. Okay, there we go. Okay, McDonald's, another station, a tunnel, a bit of double track, and an auto switch. I think I can make that happen. Alright, we're going to stop these miscreants. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Auto switch is going to go there. I just realized everything's going to be running backwards. All right, I'm going to have to move the camera out of the way. All right, so we're going to do that. The lightsaber real quick. Davis will go on the road for the time being. All right, so let's see. What can we do with this? I got some ideas. Alright, so for the bridge, I am going to have to rotate everything. I'm just realizing that. We're kind of at an awkward sideways angle, so we're going to have to do a little bit of rearrangement here. Okay. You know what, I'm going to get the... Where are they at? Let me get these out. Large iron bridge. Right there. Wonderful. Alright, so for the auto switch... Okay, so I think for... this section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the track here. We're going to grab a couple of these. There we go. Maybe it's going to have to move again. Replace this with McDonald's. Here. Oh no! Alright, so we got McDonald's there now. Put that together. I think I should be able to squeeze the road next to it. And we're going to have to make a road bridge. some double track. There. Let's get some double curves as well. Okay, nice. I do go half straights. I'll be able to. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that should fit. That should be fine. As long as I don't bring out the EF65 and the rail carrier, we should be fine with this. So, okay, we don't want to have that like break off and go around. Have it do a unique little thing. Should be able to have that happen. Okay, so I don't know if the road is actually. Oh, it might fit. Please fit. Ooh, nice. All right, so we got the road to go over the rails, which is good. Over the top. You know what, this is kind of cutting it close to the side, so I'm going to have it go out a little further. Okay, that should fix the issue. There we go. Lovely. Okay. I think we just need 2 more of these. Okay, there we go. We've got a nice road section. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. I'm gonna have to put my fan on. Alright, so we have to have this come through here. So we got the road done. The road's actually not too bad. I don't really like working with road that much, but it kind of worked out in this case. Alright, so I know someone asked for another station. So we will do Wellsworth. Wellsworth right next to McDonald's. Happens if I write to figure out if I can do what I'm thinking. Yeah, I should be able to do it. We will just need S-curve rails. Should marry back up with where we started, possibly. Ooh, look at that, perfect fit. All right. And then someone asked for a tunnel, so we'll put a tunnel right there. I don't think the idea that I had initially is going to work the way that I wanted it to, so what we're going to do instead is have the track just meet here. Ooh, this might be a bit tight. Actually, wait, no. No, this will still work. You just have to have this come out here. And then I don't know if a regular... Oh, it will fit. Wow. That's surprising. Alright, I got a bunch of these left over from something I was doing earlier, so we'll... go. I'll put the trees in there. And then any one of these. Oh wait, no, never mind. I know what the issue is. There we go. Now it's all fixed. I'll use my little dark blue S-curve rail. Perfect. All right. I think we need to move the camera back a little. In order to fit everything. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. That's very nice. I like that. Am I going to be able to sit down in my chair while it's over here? I might have to get my... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do it. There we go. All right. Okay. Alright, I need to sit down and take a little breather, and then we'll add some more engines. So for the time being, we will do Thomas. And we'll do Mavis. This is a surprisingly fun layout. Oh, I just realized I'm far away from chat if I'm sitting over here. Okay. Yeah, I kept the box. I kept the box for Mavis. That's true, yeah. Freddy is a prime candidate for putting on the layout today, since I did get him at Greenberg's. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm surprised the lower camera is still working. Have you ever thought about making custom models of Tomy engines? I've said this before in a handful of streams and videos. I don't think I'm good enough to make a decent custom, so I've never tried. I'm not crafty enough. What's a Tomy set you hate? Ooh, I kind of hate the Thomas Mega set. I mean, I made an entire Angry Video Game Nerd spoof video out of reviewing the Thomas Mega set, so it's not my least favorite, but it's a set that I have issues with. How much track is from your childhood, and what have you bought since? So I never got, like, Tomy track when I was a kid. I got some from my best friend, like, well over a decade ago, when we were younger. He gave me some of his that he didn't use anymore. And for a while, it was, like, a few switches, some curves, some straights, some half straights, a couple stop rails, and Maithwaite Station, I think, and then one of the green Super Rail arch bridges. And then in 2021 or so, I was at a thrift store with my ex, and I literally ran into a box, and it had an almost complete 2006 Thomas Ultimate set in it, and I got it for like 30 or 40 bucks. And then I started collecting from there, and since then I've spent quite a lot of money on this collection, but it's good now because I'm basically making that money back with the videos that I make for this channel, so, which is also going into more Tomy Thomas stuff. So that's fun. But yeah, the 2006 Thomas Ultimate set, I can't review it objectively because it was like really the first real Tomy set that I got, and like the first thing that I consider officially collecting when I started doing that. Favorite Thomas episode. I made a whole video talking about my top 10 favorite Thomas episodes. You can find that on the channel and watch that. Dude, the auto switches are the best thing in the world. Yeah, mainline. I'll chat with you later, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna send you to touch up cosmetically. If you ever get a 3D printer, would you print your own custom rails? Yes, absolutely I would. But they're expensive, and I need a car before I do anything else. So I haven't gotten one yet. But I do also work with Tomy Time Station. They do a bunch of 3D printed stuff. And we are working on some big plans for the future. Have you thought about making more long-form videos? I do have a few more that are coming. I've got scripts for them. It's really just sitting down and editing them. I've been, like, apart from YouTube, I have a ton of other things happening, so it's really just balancing out time and working on YouTube when I have the time and energy to do it. But yeah, there will be more long-form videos. I think I've pretty much always loved trains. Like, since I can remember, I've always been really into trains. And I mean, there's like home videos of me from, I think when I was, like, before I turned 2, I had the Best of Thomas VHS tape, and it was sitting up on the fireplace mantle at the house I lived in when I was a kid. And I don't remember that, like, actively. Like, I can't picture that in my mind, so I've pretty much been into trains my entire life. Yeah, we can chat about that. We can chat about that, Crazy Grunt. I'd be open to that. What's your opinion on the Fast Tech? I'm not sure what Fast Tech is. First thing that comes to mind is Lionel's Fast Track, and I don't really care about Lionel, if I'm being real. I'm assuming it's something Playrail related. What's the next JR item you plan to get? You'll see. You'll see. I'll probably tell you later, Mainline, but for everyone else, you'll see what the next JR item I get is when it happens. I just got to get paid this month, and then I can get them. Opinion on Playrail Advance. I like Playrail Advance. It's pretty cool. Oh, I got to get Neville. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, this isn't... Uh-oh. Oh, I missed the crash. Alright, this isn't mine. Okay, well, that Neville is mine. This Neville is not mine. Junction Malfunction gave this guy to me to borrow for a little while. And he's also got the red van. And since we're kind of doing a theme with using the standard releases for engines, that is what I'm going to do. So we're going to put Neville back in the box because I did not get permission to put a battery in and run him. So Neville will sit here and watch the action. And I'll get a battery in this one. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've got Neville. It's been a while since Neville's been on on anything, really. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, Neville's going pretty fast now. Oh, he's giving Mavis the shove. Oh no. Oh, dang it. Oh, he might run into Thomas. Is Thomas going to be fast enough? Oh, just barely. Now I gotta, like, actually be... I have to be here, and I have to make sure stuff does not crash into, each other. I'm gonna take the freight car off of Mavis. Oh no. Ooh. Alright. Dude, Neville is moving. Fresh batteries are always the best thing. Fresh batteries are so key. Like, Neville and Thomas are absolutely zooming. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Everything's like just barely staying apart from each other. Holy cow, $10. Uh-oh. Oh no, Neville! Man, I gotta like play Twister. Okay. Alright, go Neville. Okay, now I can read the super chat. Hey man, I've been watching your videos for quite some time, and they are the greatest. You are the best. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Alright. Oh! No! I can't win. I can't have a minute of... Please? Please, Thomas, please be fast enough. No! Oh, no, he fell right in front of Mavis. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. Hopefully no more interruptions. Neville, I don't know. Thomas is pretty stinking fast. But Neville is also really moving right now, which I love to see. Did Tomy ever make a high-speed normal Gordon? No, they did not. Actually, no. Technically, they did. Powerful Gordon. I mean, it's got the angry face, but that's the closest we got to a standard high-speed Gordon. Although you could always mod in a faster motor. Oh, man. What's the first Tomy train you ever owned? The first, like, Tomy... Neville? Okay, good. The first Tomy train I owned... Ooh, that's actually a really good question. Uh-oh. No, Neville, wait! No! Oh, damn it. Oh, boy. Okay. First Tomy engine I ever owned. You gotta be kidding me. Neville, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, damn it. Oh, Mavis, no! Oh. Okay. I think we're just gonna leave Thomas over here. Okay. First Tomy Thomas engine. I believe the first Tomy Thomas engine I ever owned was actually Mighty Mac. And it was just the coach. It didn't have Mighty or Mac with it. It didn't have like the actual engines with it. It was just the coach. And that was when I got the 2006 That was when I got the 2006 Ultimate set at the thrift store. I would say that's the first Tomy engine I know, or that I owned. And the first, like, Trackmaster engine I owned was a 2006, 2007 Thomas that I got in Action Canyon. Action Canyon was my first Trackmaster set. I got that when it was brand new with the Great Discovery DVD. Two of my favorite things. I'm not, like, too much of a Trackmaster guy, but Action Canyon is cool. I think it's overrated, but I still think it's really cool. But either way, yeah. The oldest engine I have in my collection is my Hit Toys Donald, and I got him shortly after I got Action Canyon. It was only a couple months apart. I so badly want 3D printed Portal Companion Cube Cargo for Tomy Trucks. I love Portal. It is easily two of my favorite video games ever. I've played a bunch of different Portal mods. I am going to message Tomy Time Station immediately, because I want that too. Where's that comment? There it is. Okay, we didn't have a crash. I'm just, like, listening, waiting for it. We got another $5 from Thomas Engine. Why doesn't it tell me the whole thing? Am I able to, like, open the thing? There we go. Damn it. Every time someone sends a super chat, the engines decide that I can't read it. What do you think about the 80th anniversary Tomy items released by Playrail, like Golden Thomas, Paint Splattered Thomas, Chocolate Covered Percy? So, don't you do it, Neville. Don't you do it. No. Oh my god, my chair started to tip over. I thought I was going to fall onto the trains. That would have been bad. Golden Thomas is absolute garbage. Postman Percy is cool, but it misses the mark by a very wide margin. And I think everything else is pretty solid. Tar James is amazing. Paint Splatter Thomas is really good. Chocolate Percy is also really good. And then Picture Book Thomas, I don't know if I said that one already. Fantastic. I do need to get Paint Splatter Thomas and Chocolate Percy. But I do have Tar James and I have Railway Series Thomas. Why do people worship Action Canyon but they ignore the Castle Quest set? Mostly because Action Canyon had... Action Canyon... That's actually a good question. You know, I honestly don't know. Probably because that was released in the heyday of Trackmaster. Like, that was 2008 when Trackmaster was at its peak. And that was the best era for Trackmaster. So, like, Action Canyon, I think, is more associated with a better era of classic Trackmaster than Castle Quest is. But Castle Quest is still a really fun set. It is also... Isn't it shorter than Action Canyon, though? That might be another factor. But I think Action Canyon was sort of... That one also had the commercial for it in the Great Discovery. So if you had that DVD, you saw that commercial. And if you didn't have that set, you wanted it really bad. But yeah, no. I think Action Canyon is... There's a bit more nostalgia for it. Just based on where it was advertised and the time frame for when it was getting released. You know, I might as well turn on the, where is it? Here, I might as well turn this on. We've gotten a handful of donations, so I think I'm going to turn on the, I'll turn on the bar. I'll make it small, though. We're not really focused on the money today. I just picked a random number. I asked the lady in my iPhone to pick a number, and that was the number she picked. And then I just rounded it. Do you plan on making a story video or an adaptation? I've got something in the works, don't worry. What's your opinion on the new 2026 show merch and the characters revealed? I'm waiting to see the show. I honestly have no opinions on the merch or the show itself because we haven't seen the show. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I want to actually watch the show. It's coming out on Netflix this fall. I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to give my opinions afterwards. I don't think I'm gonna get the new merch though, because I'm trying to buy a car. So I don't have money to throw at a brand new merchandise line. Oh, the Steamworks set was cool. I never got the Steamworks set. I think Steve has it though. So I might have him over one day and I'll have him bring the Steamworks set and we can do something with that. If you buy enough trains and track, you can get around that way. I don't think the city is going to I don't think the city where I live is going to approve of me laying down several miles of Tomy track just so that I can get transport around by Tomy trains. It'll take me like a whole day to get like 5 minutes. I mean, like, I know Sam's Trains did a video where he had model trains pull him along, but I mean, that was on flat floor, mind you. And like, we're talking, you know, there's hills and whatnot where I live, so I don't think I'm going to be getting around very far before everything just falls apart or burns out. The Steve works, that's so true. Favorite Thomas theme? That's a good question. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Would you ever make Super ED? Probably not. Unless I get like a really, really, really good looking custom of Super ED, I'm not going to make a custom set based on it. I think Neville and Mavis might crash into each other here. Yep. Man, we went so long without it happening. Although I think we should pick a new set. What are we? Actually, we're doing pretty good. It's only been what, an hour and a half or so, and we've done 2 whole sets. I think that's better than normal. Usually, I sit here and I yap for too long. Yeah, I had a handful of people in my DMs yelling at me to look at the season 5 script leaks when they came out, or the not the leaks, you know, the season 5 draft scripts when they came out, and I read them all. It was interesting. I thought about making a video, but then everyone else made videos, and I was like, you know, I really don't have anything unique to sit. Okay, yes, thank you, Mac. Okay, there we go. All right, we are going to pick a new set. Unread notification. Oh. There we go. Okay. New set. Okay, let's remember. Let us remember. So this is the set that we have right now, right? You guys see the train set that's laid out? This is what it started as. That's what it started as, and we built everything here from there. We built everything from this set. We turned this into this. All right, it is now time for the next one. I really hope we get something different. I hope we get something unique. That is on there. I don't know if it'll get selected. What do we... Thomas in a Journey set. So this one's okay. It's very simple. I don't know. I want to get a really, really good set. I want to get a really good one. Will you do another stream with the ice cream list thing? Oh my gosh, the ice cream list. I forgot about the ice cream list. I don't think so, but I do remember the ice cream list. Where is that? Oh, you know what? Let's not accidentally reveal half of the new videos coming out. Where the hell is it? When was, oh, here it is. Found it. Yes, February. Oh, man. We had a total of 146 ice cream flavors tied to different characters across the Thomas universe. Holy crap. There were so many. Some of them were like the most deep cut like ice cream flavors ever. It was insane. Favorite Thomas season? Honestly, season 1. It used to be season 5. And then I started floating between 1, 3, and 5, and now it's definitely season 1. Season 1 to me just is the most nostalgic feeling season of Thomas. Season 2 is great, season 3 is amazing, season 4 is awesome, season 5 is excellent. Season 1 though. Season 1, it's so different to every other season of Thomas. I feel like season 2 was really the season where Thomas the Tank Engine became Thomas and Friends. Season 1 is really Thomas the Tank Engine to me. Yeah, so Thomas in a Journey, this was, I believe, one of the, like, other Asian export sets. It's a, kind of a, it's not the most boring set in the world, but it's very similar to the Maithwaite Station set, which we already did. So I'm gonna take a vote. Let's do a reroll. And let's do a vote and see if we do a reroll. Reroll for a new set. There we go. All right. We're gonna let the people speak. Oh man, 12 votes and 100% of them saying reroll. That is very interesting. All right, 14 votes. I think that's yeah, that's pretty definitive. All right, we're going to hide this choice so we don't get it again. All right. Come on. Come on. Big money. Big money. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, it's an even worse one. It is the most basic set ever. It is the most basic set ever. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is so unbelievably funny. Oh my gosh, the Thomas starter set. Okay, I don't know how many people actually want to see this get incorporated, but we're going to re-roll, but I am going to include this one in it. I legitimately feel bad for the Thomas starter set because this is the one everybody hates because it's so basic. So we're going to include it in the next one, but we're going to re-roll and see what we get. Okay, hide choice. Spin it. All right, what do we get? Come on, please, please, give me something interesting. Okay, great. This is a very interesting set. Another $2 from Thomas Engine 1655. thank you very much for all of your donations. You're donating quite a lot today. I very much appreciate it. Favorite engine? Henry. Easy. Easy question. I mean, to be fair, Henry is the channel icon. And he is one of the two prominent engines in the channel banner. But yes, Henry is easily my favorite character in Thomas. Yeah, so all right, we've got the Sodor Quarry Loader set. Honestly, this is a really, really good set. I think this was what, exclusive to the UK? Let me see. Sodor Quarry Loader set. Yes, this was exclusive to the UK, which is very unfortunate. It comes with a lot of stuff, though. And we can't quite see the whole... Oh, that's so funny. Alright, let's do this. And then zoom in. We still can't see all of it. Oh, man. I have to, like, zoom out on it a lot. Okay, that's what we have to work with. Pretty good set. Simple. But it does come with H-shaped switch rails. It's very interesting. You would never expect a skewed... Like, this is a perfectly even set. You don't have to do any, like, stretching or, like, bend the track at any awkward angles to get it to work. And it's got a skewed loop, which you don't really see that often with the export sets. So this set has always been a very cool one to me for that reason. It's also a solid... This is like a great just general Farquhar set. Like if it had a tunnel, like on the back end where the other on the opposite side of the Sodor Quarry Loader, if there was a tunnel there, this would be a really good... And maybe with like another freight car for Thomas. This would be so good. How many sets of slope curve rails do you have? I got quite a few. But I just don't have enough of the block piers to make like a really big spiral tower, unfortunately. I have 41 of the normal block piers, which is a very low amount. It's plenty for like the kind of train sets I make, but I can't do like big towers or spirals, which is unfortunate. And I've just never like I've never found good listings where I can get a ton of them for cheap. Like if I had 300 of them, I would not be complaining. And I would also probably not have enough space to store them. But what in the... Oh, eBay notification. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. So I am now at the point where I am yapping way too much. Let's build this set. One of the most interesting export sets ever, in my opinion. All right. I got it up on the monitor. There we go. Do you have a favorite Thomas fan character? Do I? I don't know. That's a good question. I think Richard is pretty cool. I really like him in Carson's series. Dudley is interesting. Dudley is a very interesting character. Again, one that I like the most from Carson's series. I think Timothy Timothy sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Timothy sucks. I've seen a handful of like Timothy stories. They're all so basic, and it's hard to do Thomas horror right. It's very difficult to do it like properly. I think Shed 17 and Project G1 did a decent job. I do like those. I think Sodorland blows. Okay, Sodorland is very interesting. I do not like how it ends, but actually no. It's Sodorland it sucks. Sodorland is kind of crap. I do not have a Playrail Connor. I have a Playrail Caitlin on loan from Junction Malfunction. I don't have a Connor, though. I do need to get a Connor, but I'm going to get a car before I get Connor. But yeah, no, Timothy blows. Dudley is pretty good, and Richard is really good, too. I would say those are... Wait, could we technically count Super ED as a fan character? Because he's not really official. It's sort of a gray area, though, because he was created by David Mitton, who was the director, but he never really made it into the show. Alright, fair enough. People are saying that he would not consider him a... Okay, we gotta build this set. Alright. Oh, shit. My big, bulky chair is... I'm not able to sit on it, unfortunately. Alright, I'm just gonna put my metal chair over here. Oh, my head. Okay. Sodor Quarry loader set. Here we go. Oh, I'm really feeling my age. Okay, well, it works out because we've got the quarry loader out. I think I've got all of the switch rails for it out. I think. Did I leave the quarry loader freight car out, actually? Hold on, that's a real question. I think I did. I could have sworn I did not put it away. Am I? Okay. Maybe I did put it away. Wait, that's not it. Yes, I did put it away. Okay. Good to know. Alright. We got the quarry loader car. I'm gonna get the balls for it too. Which I think are actually, yep, here they are. Okay, we got the balls for the quarry loader. And now, where's that other... Did I put it in here? No. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. So we got that. We're going to take these bridge piers. Okay, we're going to do that. We need this. We're going to put this stuff here. I'm going to have fun cleaning all this crap up later. You know, maybe if I was rich, I'd have a cute servant to sit here and put all the stuff that I'm not using at the moment away for me. These streams would go so much faster that way. But unfortunately, that is not a realistic goal. Over here. What a curious array of engines we have. I know at least one person has been asking for... I am going to put the road away. I'm going to leave McDonald's out just because. Just because. We love McDonald's. People paid for them. McDonald's deserves to stay in the spotlight. I'll grab the two little there we go. Alright, now we can just put McDonald's wherever we want. Alright. Bertie is going to live at the McDonald's. I'm going to take the battery out of him first. What do you think of Percy with big industrial buffers? Probably would make more sense for Percy to have ginormous industrial buffers than than Gordon did in that One Hit Era episode, or that was, what was it, CGI Era episode? Was it like season 15 or something? How do you feel Sodorland should have ended? That's a good question. Okay, Keith should have died. There should not have, Professor Hart, no, was it, no. Owen Ruth, was it Owen Ruth? Was the scientist dude? Dr. Ruth, I think? He should have stayed dead and not come back. Paul should not have done the train child thing. That was so weird. I don't know. I honestly, with Sodorland being what it is, I really don't know how I would have had it end. I think the whole thing just kind of just fell off the rails. I honestly would have preferred if it just ended at Project G1. I would not have minded it ending at Project G1. Is James your most favorite or least favorite character? He's more closer to the top of my list. I've got a soft spot for James. But he's not my favorite or my least favorite. New in Box Neville. Kind of, but not really. He's not new. I don't know if he's ever been used. It's not mine, though. Junction Malfunction sent that to me for Christmas to use in a video. And then I never had a video to use him for, so... but for this stream, since I'm doing all of the engines with, like, their stock, with, you know, whatever rolling stock they came with, and people want Neville on the layout, I remembered I had that, so I grabbed the van out of there and stuck it on my Tomy Neville, so... I am going to send that back to Noah, probably soon. I just got to box it up and, make a shipping label for him. But, yeah, that will not be in my possession for too much longer. Bertie is going to sit at the McDonald's parking lot like the Chad he is. And there we go. We're going to take the rest of the road apart. Alright, there we go. Oh, we still have more stuff to put away. That's great. Okay, so Thomas, I'm going to put Annie and Clarabelle off to the side. We're going to leave Neville and Mavis out. I'm so happy to have a Tomy Mavis. I'm very glad that I got one. Okay. Alright, there we go. Sodor Quarry loader. Okay, that just flew off. Oh! The phone! What happened to the phone camera? Oh, it failed. Oh, that's sad. Alright, I'll fix that later. Let's get this set built first. I'm realizing I'm starting to lose my daylight. Alright, so this set, pretty simple, pretty fun. Okay, it's in the camera frame. We're good. It's simple. It's fun. I have built this one before. It's not my favorite set in the world, but I do really enjoy it. Oh, wait, I gotta make sure that. Okay, so it's the other one. There we go. Get some more curves. That's a second radius. There we go. Okay. That. Oh, we're gonna put McDonald's in the middle, just because. until the set is finished being built. Okay, that goes there. We do that. And we do that. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and here we go. Beautiful. I'll put Neville over here. Actually, yeah, I'll leave the McDonald's over here. This is the house. This is the row of means. Here we go. Okay. All right, and I think I need one more tree, actually. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Keep this freight car out. We need Thomas, and oh, we need Farquhar as well. Here it is. My one and only Farquhar. There we go. Okay, nice set. Simple, not too bad. Not the worst thing in the world. I like it. I like this one. It's like, it's a nice size to work with without being like too majorly huge. But one thing that we do need to do is put some balls into Thomas's truck. I usually do 10. I don't know how many this set actually came with, but I usually just use 10 out of the 18 that I have. Alright. Here we go. And off goes Thomas. Oh! I sat on the camera wire. There we go. Okay, we're back at the, I'm back at my desk, and now I can read chat again. What the hell? What did he get stuck on? What? Oh. I've never had that happen to me before with Thomas. Alright, I'm gonna move the camera over this way. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, that way I can actually sit down and not have to worry about crushing the camera cord under my fat tuchus. Opinion on seaweed. Seaweed is delicious. Seaweed salad is fantastic. Yeah, dude, it took like no time for Mavis to show up. I am so surprised. And I'm quite happy. Oh, some of the balls got stuck. There we go. Twin Engines is a very good book. So is Enterprising Engines. Do you have a clean play roll, Connor? Just missing the coach. All right, well, we're going to talk about that later. Favorite location on the island of Sodor? Oh, boy, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about if/when I go to Japan, where do I want to go? Tokyo, for sure. That's where everyone goes. Gunma, Kyoto. I would love to go to Hokkaido. Kyushu would also be amazing. Those are like the 5 places that come to mind for Japan. But for Sodor, favorite place, ooh. I mean, just based on the model series, one of my favorite like places in the model series was I really liked the docks. I always thought the harbor network was so cool. They have like all these little bridges that go from here to there over the canals and like all the water scenes. That one bridge that Thomas goes over in Trust Thomas. I guess the Toby's tightrope bridge. I like that one a lot too. That one was really cool. Can second radius curves be placed inside of the third radius curve? So Play-Rail's quote-unquote third radius curves are not truly third radius. They're slightly smaller, and you need to use some adapter rails in order to get the large curve rails to go around them. They are officially called large curve rails, and they're not true third radius. Their purpose was to connect the outer radius of the older Y-shaped point rails. Not the ones that we have now with the switches, but the ones that came before them. That's what those large curve rails were made for. What's a station you wish they did merch on? Tidmouth. I do not count the 2002 Farquhar repaint as Tidmouth. We never got a real Tidmouth station, which is very sad. Vickerstown is another one that would have been really cool. Yeah, Bucket Tidmouth does not count. Bucket Tidmouth is just Farquhar in disguise. I mean, Lower Tidmouth wasn't that Trackmaster, but that's not the same as Oh, Kildane would have been amazing. Croven's Gate would have been awesome. I would have loved to have had like a Croven's Gate thing. I wish we got a bigger Great Waterton. Actually, no, I wish Great Waterton was not exclusively locked in that one set from 2009. That pisses me off so much. Because it's the Plateau Station, which is... They basically just repainted a very old Play-Rail station for Great Waterton. And they just dropped it in the one set, and then never again. And I'm just sitting here like, what in the hell is happening? Why can't we get the Great Waterton one? Yeah, the Great Waterton station should have been a new tooling, and we really should have gotten the water tower. Like, if we could have gotten a water tower that, like, falls over, that would have been so cool. Alright, so we got our quarry loader set. It's nice. It's a nice set. Thomas is doing his thing. He's roaming the rails. So, how should we make it bigger and better? Do I have Wonders of Sodor? Nope. I don't know when I'm getting it. Honestly, right now, I don't think Wonders of Sodor is worth it at this point. The map's not big enough. I mean, like, it's very sizable, don't get me wrong, but we don't have the Little Western, we don't have the Skarloey Railway, we don't have the Coldefell Railway, we don't have the Miniature Railway, we don't have... What do we not have? We don't have the Wellsworth line, we don't have the Normanby branch, we don't have the Kirkronan branch, we don't have the Peel Godred branch. Like, there's so much missing. And I mean, what do we have? Thomas, Percy, James, Gordon, Emily, and Diesel. We have, what, 6 engines and that's it? Like, come on. I want there to be more. I want it to be a game that I can sit down, I can explore every part of the line, and I can use virtually whatever character I want. That is what I would like to see out of Wonders of Sodor, and it doesn't have that yet. So, until we get more updates for the game, and crash physics. I don't think there's really, like, any crash physics. So, yeah. There's not a whole lot of Sodor to wonder about in Wonders of Sodor, in my opinion. So, I mean, that and Forza Horizon 6 is coming out in, like, almost a month. And I am way more excited for Forza Horizon 6. Like, that is, as soon as they announced that game was coming out, I immediately was like, all right, whenever this goes on pre-order, I am buying it. And I got the pre-order for it. I am a absolute fiend for Forza. And Horizon 5 got boring so quick. Like, 5 was okay, but it was not great. It was nowhere near as good as 4. 4 was nowhere near as good as 3. And I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 were better than 3. 6 looks so promising. I am so excited for it. And if I had gotten Wonders of Sodor, I would have played it for like 2 months, probably less. And then as soon as Forza Horizon 6 comes out, that's gonna be like the only thing I play for like half a year. I'm calling it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get GTA 6 if I'm being real. Right now I'm not really thinking about getting it. Hear me out on something to add. Play Kids Conductor's House. That I can add. I actually have that. That is the one Play Kids Town thing that I own. I can add that. I wish I had more of them. I really want to get all of them, but they are not easy to come by. Do you like to ride Trans IRL? I don't get to that often, but yes, I do. I very much enjoy real railways. Add double track pack to run Bertie. I don't think double track pack is going to be able to do a whole lot on this one. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Double track pack will make a reappearance at some point. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're missing something. Let me see. Ah. There he is. My boy. My son. Okay, that's that. I forgot something very important. Oh, I need to be able to fit it. Oh, okay, yeah, kind of. It's tight. It fits. I can't believe I almost forgot about this one. We specifically said we were going to add it too. There we go. Beautiful. And then we're going to get the legend himself. I'm going to check one of my... Alright, I can't believe we almost forgot to add them in. There we go. We got the Thomas starter set. If that's what you started your collection with, God bless you. Add double track switch where the stop rail is. Could do that. I could do that. All right, I see some interesting ideas here. All right. Oh yes, this will work perfectly. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna shove this back a bit. And then here, we're gonna toss in this. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Nice. All right. And then I think what I'll do is I'll take this, put it here. That way we don't have any issues. The connections. Then, as per the request, where the hell? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna put the conductor's house. Oh yeah. I'm also going to give Thomas that extra freight car. Wonderful. Alright, doing pretty good so far. Now let's see. What can we put there? I do believe I heard someone mention the docks, so oh, there goes Olst Road. 'Cause yeah, remember when the docks was right next to Farquhar Station? Yeah, I remember that. And then we'll add in some double curves here. And we'll add in a single to double switch. Let me get one. Where's it at? Where did it go? I had it out. Did I not? Oh, here it is. It got buried. Alright. There we go. We'll use a different one. Or is this else we need to? Didn't I gonna pull out a piece of straight track that's decently long. Let's try this one. That's better. Ish. Alright, here we go. Okay, not too bad. Well, Cranky's dock is missing some action, shall we say. Okay, actually I do have an idea. So what we can do is put the conductor's house back here. Okay? And then what we do is put this here. Okay. Then comes the tricky part. Well, not really, so you have a nice long stretch of straight rail right there. Then we do that, and then I think all I have to almost fell over. Then I think all I have to do is just oh yeah, no, I probably do need to do that. Just to be safe. Yeah, we'll grab my outer rails. Oh wait, I only pulled 2 out. I need 2 more. Yo! Put a tunnel right there. Alright, we're going to use the outer curve rails. And this will have to be a half straight. Put this here. There we go. Alright, that's nice. What's it put next to... What do we put at that stop rail? I guess, snowplow tunnels arriving soon? I think they're coming this week. I'm pretty sure they're going to show up tomorrow. Add a yard for the docks. Interesting idea. Might be able to fit one on. This is an interesting set. This is a very interesting layout we have. I kind of like it. It kind of matches the quirkiness of the original layout. I mean, to be fair, we didn't rearrange anything really. We just kind of tacked stuff onto it, including the Thomas starter set. I guess I'm gonna have to put Boko on. It appears that there is a lot of Boko requests. Oh. You know what? Whoever, I think it was Mainline who suggested this, I could be wrong. Here's a piece that I never, ever use. Was it Mainline? Yes, it was Mainline who suggested it. Alright, there we go. I'm going to need more AAAs. There we go. This is a fun one. This one, I've had this for ages, and I barely use it in videos. There we go. Oh yeah, the light shows up on the stream. That's sick. We love that. We love that. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it, or I think I'm gonna get publicly executed. Which drawer? Here we go. Okay. Oh, I dropped something. Okay. Interestingly, one of the most popular characters in the entire franchise. To this day, I still have no idea how this man became as popular as he became. I mean, he is quite the Chad, if I do say so myself. If I lived in Japan, oh boy, people would think I am extremely weird. I would spend my day. I would not be a very productive member of society if I lived in Japan. Okay, I'm gonna swap these two switches out because this 2004 switch is a very weird size and does not like getting along with the other switches I'm using. All right. We'll add a yard by the docks. Do I still have no, I don't have the buffers out. I'll have to pull those out of the drawer. Shoe ones. This one's nice. This one is also nice. Alright, actually having a yard is probably mandatory now because we have so many different engines that we're using. So it's good to have somewhere to put them all. I still need to get one of the new gray ones. Like, the blue one is great, but since I've been talking a lot about Japanese play rail in my videos lately, I really need to get one of the newer gray track versions. Then I really need a second one of these. Just because they're so great. Alright. Ooh, is that gonna fit? Yeah, it fits. Alright. Got Mavis. Got Neville. Oh yeah, he's sitting over there. Okay, I'm gonna put Thomas here, and I'm actually gonna switch this to the outside. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Now, what happens if I swap this battery into four-wheel Thomas? I got a feeling that this is gonna make some stuff happen. Oh, he's zooming now. Yeah, I gotta charge my double A's. Alright, and by popular demand, you're gonna add Boko. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it! That was not supposed to happen. Oh my gosh, is Boko faster than Thomas? think he is. Alright, we're going to have to stop Boko for a minute. Congratulations, Thomas, you failed. We're going to let Thomas make his round. There we go. Alright, Boko will catch up to him eventually. Oh, yeah. How did you get 3 buffers? Dude, I have... How many do I have? Like... I got a good handful. I have like more than 10. I've gotten... I got those 3... Well, I don't know where specifically they came from, but I got 4 from the Thomas and Freight Car set. I got 5 from Tidmouth Sheds, and then I think I got like another 3 or 4 from the Goat when he sent me some stuff from overseas. Rarest item in your collection? I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, actually, it's probably McDonald's. I think McDonald's is probably the rarest item in my collection. It's not very common. What do you love about trains the most? You know, I really don't know. I think I just love everything about them. I love their history. I love the way they look. I like the way they work. I love the way, I love the way they sound. Here we go. I cried when the McDonald's video came out. Oh, man. That was a fun video to make. I was very happy when it showed up. I was excited. It's just one of those goofy, obscure, weird things that few people know about. That it's so fun. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, Boko's kind of hanging on for dear life. Oh, and he stopped. Well, that was going to happen sooner or later. Yep. Boko is going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. There we go. Okay. I know someone asked for James like ages ago. Oh, really? Again? I just fixed that, too. Damn it, stop catching up to Boko, Thomas. Alright, hopefully that's enough space. It very well might not be, though. Thomas is trying to kill Boko. I don't think it's going to work. Oh. Oh, it might. It might. He's struggling. Oh my gosh, he did it. Well. No, we'll put Boko on. Hey Thomas, it's time for him to take a break. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting really hungry now. Right, James is kind of warming up. Let me see if I can swap out Mavis's battery for the one in James. That might help. Okay, James is moving a little faster now. I guess my James is slower than I remember. Not the worst thing in the world. So basically, on one side of the double track switch, it's got like ridges that guides the engines over to the other side, and then on the opposite side, it keeps them going straight. So depending on which way I send the engines, it'll change which way. It might change which way they go, or it might keep them going the same way. It is a really wonderful piece. I want to get at least 2 more of them. Yeah, James is starting to get there. It's looking a bit more sprightly. Alright. Hopefully we don't have any crashes. Have you thought of creating layouts based on real railways? Not really. I mean, I did do the bullet train set in the viewer challenges video. That's probably the closest I've ever done. Not with PlayRail, though. Yeah, some things are just... A lot of the small pieces that get lost are really hard to find on eBay and aftermarket places. Dang, Boko is really catching up to James. I was not expecting that. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, shut up. My phone decided to go off. Reminded me to check my calendar. Oh, do I have any more of my drink left? I'm getting parched. That was the last sip of it. How sad. I actually do have a Busy Bee James. Busy Bee James was not one that I was keen on collecting, but I got an opportunity to get one for a very low price, and I took it. So now I have one. I don't do customs. I'm not crafty enough to do that. I've said this many times before. I'm gonna be real, I like the red running board engines more than the white running board engines. I kind of prefer the toy-like look that the red running board engines have. That's why I have the Tomy Boko and not the detail updated one. That's why I bought a Tomy Mavis, and I'm using that instead of my Mattel made this with the face detail update. That's why I bought a 4-wheel Thomas and a regular standard pre-2003 Thomas. Because, like, I have, like, my Henry, James, Edward, Percy, and Gordon that I used for a while. I used the white running board versions because I didn't have the red running board versions. And I could have just not gotten the red running board versions. But because I like to, I'll just leave it like that. Because I like to build the train sets more often than making my own, like, massive layouts, I like to have the original versions. And the red running board versions are just more nostalgic to me anyways. I like them looking like toys. They're toys, that's what they are, and I don't mind them having less detail. If I wanted accurate models, I would get into model trains for that. But then again, that's also expensive. And I like not spending a lot of money. So typically for my model train stuff, I do American engines because I can get them cheap and in working condition. And I need to get more track before I make MTI models too. But yeah, this was a nice set we made. This is a nice set. I think I got one more in me. Will you collect the new toys? Nope. I'm gonna buy a car instead. I'm gonna buy myself another stick shift. I'm gonna say this for the people who don't really know how my streams work. The more you spam a question, the less inclined I am to answer it. Willie's train shed. I've been okay. Busy. I've been very busy. But I had some time today, and I'm like, okay, let's do a stream. It's been a while since I've done one. What is your favorite thing in your collection? Probably my Douglas. My Douglas has a very long story behind it, which I'd like to make into a video one day. But, yeah, it's definitely my Douglas. Oh yeah, no, anything that lights up, it looks so fun on a, when I turn out all the lights. Yeah, one thing that I like to do at night when I don't have a whole lot to do in the morning, I'll put on a Thomas DVD on the CRT that's on the shelf there, and I'll make a track and watch a DVD or two. I haven't taken that signal out in a while though. I might do that next time I have like a night where I'm not doing anything the next day, which I honestly don't know when that's gonna be. I have to go to work for every day for the rest of the week. It's, long story short, I'm busy. I wish I wasn't, but gotta make money somehow. What item do you actively despise in your collection? Philip. I hate Philip. Philip is one of my least favorite characters in the show. And TTS sent him to me probably as a joke. So Philip is the thing I hate the most in my collection. I'm glad he doesn't run. That gives me a great excuse to never pull him out. He's also like very scuffed. But, I don't know. If anybody from TTS ever asks me to take him out, I will, but... Otherwise, Philip is buried in the back of one of my drawers. What does MTI stand for? I made an entire video answering questions. It is... I answer that question in that video. Do you know how often Playrail updates their catalog? Usually every year. They usually add something every year, and they change things out. So, like, I've seen stuff since, like, I've started, like, getting really into Playrail. I've seen stuff show up and leave the main Playrail line. But usually, I think it's yearly it changes. Do you have any Lego trains? Nope. I honestly don't really like Lego that much. Just because it's, like, the building process takes too long, in my opinion. And it's very... It can be tedious. And it usually takes me a long time to build anything. Even small stuff will take me a long time to build. But yeah, I was just... Lego was never my thing. I used to have a couple of Duplo things when I was, like, really little, but I do not have those anymore. Yeah, I stopped doing Beyblade. So I used to do Beyblade videos for about less than a year, actually. I was really into... I was getting into Beyblade X again. Or I was getting into Beyblade X because it was new. And I was making Beyblade content. And it was great. I got to talk to some of the biggest Beyblade creators on YouTube, which was really fun. And I learned a lot in doing that channel. And then in early 2024, I started to miss making Thomas videos. And I started to miss, you know, pulling out the Playrail trains and making layouts. Oh, shoot. And, oh. There we go. Yeah, I started missing, playing with Playrail and making videos and everything. And so I started MTI, and I planned it to be, just like a side channel to the Beyblade channel, which is why it was called MTI Thomas when I started it. Because it was basically a second channel. But then it just got popular, and more people were watching the videos, and then I shot past the subscriber count I had on the on the old channel, and then I got monetized, and then and now I'm starting to interact with the community a lot more. Like, I've been meeting up with other Thomas YouTubers and all that, which has been fun. Goodness me, Boko, chill the hell out. You know what, actually, now that I'm here and there was a crash, I think we'll do the last set and then we'll call it a day. Okay, there we go. Do you have anything from the Chuggington Playrail range? Nope. I just haven't found anything. And I've never really had an itch to get any of the Chuggington stuff. Their version of the Quarry Loader is kind of cool, but I've been into the Japanese Playrail stuff lately, and that's what I've been focusing on a bit more than Thomas. Yeah, you do, Crazy Grunt. You can do that. Thoughts on Inspector Gadget? I watched a few of the, like, classic episodes when I was a kid. I thought it was okay. Oh boy, we're about to start. Oh, I was going to do one more set. I was going to do one more set. All right, we'll do it quick. We'll do it really quick. All right, guys, we're going to speed run this next one. All right, let's do this as fast as possible. MTI, could you give me your play rail, Edward? No. No, I don't give my stuff away. I'm not trying to be mean, by the way. A lot of younger kids ask me, can I give something away? And the answer is no, because I've paid a lot of money for the stuff that I've gotten. Some of the things that I've had people ask for were super duper expensive. Oh, fun. All right, we got a non-Thomas set. That's great. Although I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset about that one. So it's the end of the stream. We'll end off on a Thomas one. Fine, start the timer. Oh boy. I'm going as fast as I can. What do we got? Thomas's Railway Fun Set. Nope, not interesting enough. I want to find something that I can work with. But yeah, if you want to get like a play rail collection, or you want to, you know... Okay, I mean, I love the Fukusin Station set, but I need a Thomas set. Now it's giving me the sets that I don't want, or that aren't interesting enough to work with. I'm gonna keep spinning this until I get something I like. No. All right, yeah. Let me know what the time is. Start it when I select a set to work with. Okay. As soon as I said, let's end off on a Thomas set, it's giving me either Thomas sets that are not interesting enough to really be the final set of the video, or it's just giving me stuff that is not Thomas. Like, this would have been lovely for the second set. Oh my gosh. The luck. The luck. I always have like the worst luck in the world when I'm live streaming. Continue one thing about play rail collect. Oh yes. Oh, this set is so great. This set is so great, but it's oh my gosh. Can I please have a Thomas set? I feel like Squidward talking to the shell thing with the string on it. Are you kidding me? Are you... I'm gonna lose my mind. Favorite Thomas movie? The Great Discovery. So what I'm the most nostalgic for. So yeah, like my play rail collection it's taken me years to get everything that I have. Like I've been collecting for almost 5 years now. Like officially collecting for almost 5 years. It has taken a lot of time, a lot of money. Some things were like really, really good deals that took me ages to get. Other things were just, I found it immediately. Some things were very expensive and I had to work up to get them. But just giving away stuff, you know, is not something that I do. If I ever do a giveaway, it's going to be something that I bought and I like specifically bought it for a giveaway. Really? The Thomas Basic set. I don't really have a lot of, like, extra stuff. Like, when I collect some... Like, for me, I don't buy big lots of stuff and then sell them. I probably should. Okay, there we go. See, this... Oh, Steve. Oh, you didn't have to give me $5. Well, I guess I could throw Cranky in on this one anyways. Steve really wants me to play Cards Against Humanity with him and the boys. I am going to do that. But we got to get through this last set. We got to do one more, because I said. Okay, so we landed on a set. All right, speed run time. I'm not even going to bother cleaning up. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, we have Farquhar and the tunnel out already. So that's very good. Alright, we're doing excellent. Okay, things are going flying. Okay, big Thomas. Alright, good thing we don't have to do a bridge section for this one, because this is the 1999 set with the extra little stuff in it. So we pretty much just have to do a couple of loops. all of the straight pieces I need here as well. 2. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put Farquhar on the front. I'm going to put the tunnel on the back. That's what we're going to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Very nice, very nice. Ah. Get in there. Okay. Alright. Oh, the speed run is crazy. Now I'm really getting put to the test of whether or not I am the one and only play rail master, which I am. And I'm also going to break my back. I did that on Sunday. I don't know what it was. On Sunday, I woke up, I stretched, and then my shoulders just snapped. I felt like a ton of muscles just give out. And that was not fun. Easter was a literal pain for me. Sadly. I was quite uncomfortable for the entire day. But fortunately, one of my clients is a chiropractor, and so I was able to go in yesterday and get my shoulders worked on. That helped quite a bit. Chiropractic saves lives, people. Okay. Alright. We're getting there. Oh boy, that's the wrong way around. Wow. That's amazing. Alright, so Farquhar has to go on the back end of the set so that it can sit on the inside. Well, that's fantastic. Okay. Got more straight rails. Beautiful. That's what we love to see. Okay. Excellent. We'll put the tunnel over here. And we're going to put on Mavis. Because Mavis is the new engine, or, well, new to me. Oh, I took the battery out, that's right. Alright. Cannibalize Boco's battery. Put on Mavis. Alright. There we go. Okay, we got one engine on. And next, we're going to get my main mans. Let's get James's Tinder, or James's battery rather. Alright, there we go. Okay, stage 1 done. Oh, I'm dumb. I left this on, as per usual. Alright. Whew. We did it. Stage 1 completed in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Alright, that's not terrible. I've done worse. All right. All right. Pretty solid. Up 400 years. Sure. Yeah. Not that it's the most important thing in the world, but Henry was logless for a minute. Oh boy. Does Playroll announce if they're going to discontinue an item, or is it just silently removed? I don't think they do announce when they discontinue stuff. It just kind of happens. But usually, for like a lot of the older stuff, or a lot of the newer stuff, sorry, you can still get it on like proxy sites or hobby stores, depending on where you live. If they have extra stock that, if they have stock saved, you can get it from there for a few years still. So there's like a nice... Okay, if we're going to ask stupid questions like that... Come on. That's not acceptable. It's usually just unceremoniously replaced with something worse. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say something worse. Not all the time, at least. Escape has been requested a good handful of times. I have thought about it. I am debating whether or not I want to commission someone to do a Scrap Oliver custom, or if I just do it regular. I mean, we had the, well, it depends. I mean, I like the new stuff that we've gotten. Alright. Let's see, what time is it now? It is 8:24. Okay. We're going to expand this layout. What ideas do we have? How can I expand this layout, though? That's the question. Big Thomas is kind of a pain in the butt to work with. Long level crossing, that's doable. Oh my gosh, I need to be careful when I take that out. Alright, we got the long level crossing on the back. I'll raise the camera up a bit so that it's easier to see. There we go. Bridge that goes out across the two lines after you come out of Big Thomas. Oh, joy. Expand it by adding 2 quarter straight rails so you can technically say it's expanded, then call it a day. That's funny. Make it look like SpongeBob. That's going to take me a while. That would take me a while. So, one of the things is accessing the top of Big Thomas. That we could do. Do I have a quarter straight out? I might. I'm actually going to need to push everything back a bit. A couple more straight rails. Were they? Yeah. Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, I could just do... No, I can't. Oh, man. Big Thomas, I love you and I hate you at the same time. Okay, got that. Wait, where's the play kids? Here it is. We're gonna put that on. There we go. I'm not gonna dig around for stuff. There we go. All right. So Davis is now good. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right. I think that's good. I think this should work. I hope. Okay, nope. Alright. I have a way around this. S-curve rails to the rescue. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Let's do that. And do that. And this. You know what? Just because I can. All right. do with Thomas's battery? Oh, I put it back. Alright. There we go. Look at that. My chair spun around the other way. Alright, there we go. It's gonna take me way too long to get my Trackmaster stuff out. It is all buried. I was thinking about doing both sides, but then I was like, well, then it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to get a lot of my bridge piers out, and that's gonna take a while. I mean, we do have 4 whole trains running right now, which is pretty good. I say this is a pretty solid expansion. Uh-oh. Neville just got wasted. They're both really fast. I'm curious if they'll just stay apart. Whew. Do you have any TM2 stuff? Nope, I do not. Could I do a Hot Wheels collection video? Maybe on the second channel one day. Oh man, this is like the most hit era lineup of engines ever. Henry, Thomas, Neville, and Mavis. Oh, Thomas is faster than Neville. Let Neville get ahead. No, Boko's on there. He's at the station. McDonald's is right next to Farquhar. Gonna hop up a bit early to eat. All right, take care, Mainline. Thanks for joining. I will chat with you later about some of the stuff that you asked. Try building that one layout in that old Tomy commercial. I'm thinking to me it sounds like the one where it's like the Thomas Ultimate set, and then it's got like a little extension with the Thomas water and coal station set up on like a little hill. That would be a fun set to like recreate. I probably could build that. I think I have a way that I could get that done. Should take your McDonald's to McDonald's. I've thought about it. I still have yet to do a... Alright, that's gonna have to be one of the, that's gonna have to be one of the things that we do, during the, what do you call it? When we do the live stream event over the summer. That's one thing we're gonna have to do. we'll have to take a trip to McDonald's with the McDonald's. Maybe just go to the drive-thru, but we'll take McDonald's with us. Maybe by then, if things go nicely, I'll have a car. Although I'll have to take Max with me, depending on the car I get. It depends if I get a 2-seater or a 4-seater. Do I have a single troublesome truck? Let's see. How long has the stream been going? 3 hours? 3.5 hours? Or just 3 hours? We did good. So we've basically done 3 sets in 3 hours, or 4 sets in 3 hours. That's pretty good. That's 1 set every 45 minutes. That's normally faster than how it goes. All right, Thomas, let Neville go a little bit. Yeah, James died. Again. We'll say that. And now for the real kicker. You know what? Let's see if I can do something a little funny. I'm gonna do something funny. Is that? Yeah, we're good. Alright, in goes Mavis. Uh-oh. In goes Mavis, out comes something else. And now for the real kicker, kicks the layout. I wish I thought of that. That would have been funny. We need a 3D printed surgery shed. Alright, so last year, 2025, we did a 2-week live stream event to raise funds for the Tomica McDonald's, which we did get, and is sitting behind Farquhar. We're going to do another 2-week live stream event this year, but we're not going to do a fundraiser. We're just going to do 2 weeks of live streaming, and we're going to have fun. Because the streams were honestly the best part of the McDonald's event, in my opinion. And so we're going to do that again. But this time, just streaming and just having fun. Alright, there we go. I think I think that pretty much wraps it up for this stream. This was pretty good. We got some interesting sets. This was quite, Kenji is one of my least favorite characters in Thomas. Like, of all of the things that they could have done with Japan, they just were like, oh yeah, here's Kenji, that's it. But yeah, alright. It seems Thomas is about to catch Neville for like the 3rd time. So we'll call it a day. But yeah, this was fun. I wish it could have been longer. But, Before you go kick the layout. I wish I could have a timer on when the stream turns off, because then I would just get up and, like, pretend to kick Big Thomas. That would be funny. Man, dude, old Tomy motors are so peak. Thomas is just zooming. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright. And there we have it. Pretty fun stream. I don't know when we're going to do another one, if I'm being honest. I'll try and do one soon, but lots of stuff happening in the next few months, so it's just hard to say for sure. But yeah, that's about it for today's stream. And I will see you guys next time. And as always, oh yes, thank you to the patrons. I don't think my one patron showed up today, but that's okay. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and I'll see you guys next time.